morning, and I just wanted to give you a brief introduction to the practice set. Some of you have already been in there and downloaded. I can see that you've done that, and hopefully you've already started working on this. So the practice set, and I wanted to show you kind of where we are in the class right now too. We changed this up a little bit because I realized the practice set was very applicable to chapters 1 through 12. And not so much to chapters 13 through 17. And so I wanted you to do the practice set before you take the exam on governmental accounting. I think it will help you tremendously. The practice set is due, on October 21st, no exceptions. It is worth 300 points of your total grade. So it's very important that you get this practice set done. There are assignments due, so to speak, at each chapter. And so you'll have the opportunity to submit those, and I'll have that information up briefly. In the meantime, I wanted to kind of go through this. You should have already downloaded this. I gave instructions on this a while back. This is a computerized cumulative problem, and you'll go through Connect. You download it there. There's instructions for you to do that. It's very easy. But you will download this to your computer and work from your computer. So you're going to need to be able to print. You can print and then scan. You can print to PDF, which is what I would recommend, because you'll be turning these documents in electronically. So the table of contents, you're basically going to go all the way through chapter 11. And again, these are your instructions. This version is a cumulative problem. It goes along with our textbook. Very important right here. I have done the practice set, and I can tell you that if you don't read your instructions carefully, you will get lost and you'll have to back up. So you don't want that to happen. Don't wait and try to do this all in one day. That won't work either, but do have a window of time where you can spend several hours working on it, because every time you go back, you've got to remember where you were and what you're doing. So it tells you here, and again, you have to read this, every word. You cannot skim this. If you do, you're going to get all messed up. I promise. I tried it. It won't work. So read carefully. Make sure you know what you're doing. This is where the instructions start. Open the City of Bingham software by clicking on the program. You're going to click on Instructions and Bingham. And we're going to click Create a New Project. And we're going to call it Bingham. And we're going to put your first name and last name here. And when it tells you to print, you're going to open project, for example, and you're going to enter information that's given to you here. You're going to go through that. See where it says reports, trial balance, post-closing trial balance, and print or save. Anytime it tells you that, make sure you're saving it, because this is what you're going to be turning in for your grade. I give check figures, but obviously you've got the totals here you're entering. So you just need to make sure that your numbers are matching up as you go along. So that's chapter 2. Now you're getting into chapter 3, where you're recording the annual budget. And it's very detailed. It tells you what to do, very clearly how to do it. And as long as you follow the instructions, you'll be fine. I would save a backup copy. I think that's a great idea. If you lose this, you'll have to start over. This is not saved anywhere in the cloud unless you're saving it in the cloud. It's not saved on Connect. And so if you get to the very end and your computer crashes, I can't help you. So I do recommend you have a backup of this on an external drive. Then you'll get into chapter 4. And again, record this transaction. It's very detailed in what it wants you to do. And you'll go all the way until you get to chapter 11. And you're going to prepare an audit report and give your rationale. And it says, if you've been maintaining a cumulative file, assemble all required printed reports and financial statements in the proper sequence and turn them into your instructor. And so I will have that for you so you'll know what you need to turn in. But again, anytime it says print, print. Save to PDF, and then you'll have the documents you need when you're ready to turn this in.